Hey everybody, welcome back to another cast by Stitch StarCraft. I'm going to bring to you guys today, as you guys can see, a really awesome game. One of the more unknown players. Let's get him focused down first. He is EveYekke, and he is from Team Eve, the same team I'm from, and he's one of the most, under the radar players from Southeast Asia. The thing is, he is from Singapore. He's a student in grad school, and he's not as well known as some of the big names like Moonblade or like Pig or something like that, but he's got some really hidden talent. He's definitely top 8 or top 25 around in Korean Grandmasters. And today I'm going to cast a game of him taking down the top 5 of North America. He is going to be playing, wait for it guys, DignitasSelect, one of my favorite Terrans of all time. I love Select with a fiery passion. I love his playstyle. His multitasking is amazing. I love his micro. He is a very well composed Terran player from North America. Of course, he is a Korean, but he does reside in America and with the team Team Dignitas. So Select is one of my favorite players, and when they played this game, Select in North America was top 3 Grandmasters. So he was ranked 3 in the entire North America, and that's absolutely amazing if you ask me. I mean, it's just crazy. And Yekke was actually a Masters player with a high MMR, trying to hit Grandmasters around in North America, and he met him on ladder. So this is a ladder game, as you guys can see. This is Antigua Shipyard, so there is these gold minerals on the ladder one. They should really take that out. It just doesn't make sense why you really need it. But whether or not that happens, it looks like we will have Yekke taking on Select today over here, and Yekke sending the first initial drone out. Oh, hiding it behind the smoke, being a bit sneaky, but Select doesn't look like he's opening up with any gas, so it looks like he's going to do a fast expand build, and I like this style of play. Might not be the best in terms of the spawning locations, because the Zerg can easily just go for a bailing bust. The distance is really short, but whether or not Select is a good player and he knows how to deal with that. So we do have the first initial Marine out. Is Select going to apply any pressure? It doesn't look like it. This Marine is just really sitting there. The SCV did scout the wrong way, so it's going to run a long way before actually scouting the Zerg base. So it looks like, well, Yekke is a Singaporean player, and actually recently Yekke actually took down a huge tournament in Singapore. It is the tournament's name was the SMU Cup, run by a university named the Singapore Management University, and he did win it. So he's a really good player, really underrated. I mean, he plays on Korea really often, practices there a lot. And of course, Select, I don't really need to introduce him. Made it to Code A recently, and he's a very good player, one of the top players from Dignitas, and he just has so much tournament experience. I mean, he's an amazing player, and I just love his playstyle of Terran, all that multitasking, a lot of drop play. And it looks like Yekke, going to snipe out that little SCV over there. Select putting down the 2 gas right now, going to start switching into some tech, maybe getting the stim and then a factory, or maybe just going for drops really early game. And it looks like Yekke is going to send some speedlings over, Zerglings over, speed just starting to research, and he's just going to try to poke up Select's ram. Select has 4 Marines, which is probably enough to deal with this, considering his micro is pretty decent. Select's not even putting down a bunker, so this just shows how much confidence Select has. And it looks like Select going to focus fire down 1 Zergling, and that is a nice engagement for him. Yekke just getting a bit of scouting information, knows that the expansion is coming down as he sees the wall coming in, and the bunker is going to come down for Select right now. He knows that this can be the position where the Zerg wants to speedling all in him, but of course that is not what is going on yet. Ooh, look at this. We do have an early engineering base, so we're gonna have some really early Marine or bio researches. I mean, we're gonna have +1 soon. We already have stim pack coming along the way. Not combat shield first. So it looks like, Select might be going for a Marine timing push off 2 base, and I really like this style of play. It just builds into how Select plays normally. Just really using Marines, drops, micro, and really taking advantage of that in a TVZ. And looking back at EveYekke's base, EveYekke is putting down 2 geysers, extractors right now, so it looks like he's going to opt for that layer tech very, very soon. I mean, getting that, let's take a look at his drone count. He's getting his gases at 35, near the 40s, so this is just really a typical build when zergs just really aim to get the 3 gases around 38 to 40 drones and then start getting that layer tech. Ooh, it looks like EveYekke's also putting down that macro hatch, so he's not choosing to do the fast expand, and I really like this idea because the thing is Select will be going for a push fairly soon. Let's take a look at his build right now. Select is putting down a factory and he's getting 2 reactors on his barracks, so it means he's going to go for a lot of marines and possibly go for medevacs and go for drops right now. And in this position, I wouldn't say this is the best position to play drop play on this map. I mean, the thing is, because when your medevac goes around the map, okay, they'll probably pass through the main, and the fastest way from the Terran's base down to the Zerg is to pass the main and go to the natural, and it's just not very convenient to play drop style on this map. But whether or not that happens, we will see in the next few minutes. It looks like Select's putting down a 3rd fairly soon, getting the 3rd gas as well, and we do have the reactor coming down for the factory, as you guys can see, and the starport also going next to it, so we'll probably see medevacs come down pretty soon. Taking a look at Select's upgrades right now, still 0-0, going for that +1 attack, so that's really nice. EveYekke getting his creep spread on the way. Man, I like this creep spread, spreading straight to Select's base, and this is always really, really nice against a Terran player. Just makes them scared to move out. Combat shield just starting for Select as well. We do have the reactor starport making medevacs right now, and EveYekke just almost done with his layer tech. Does he have a Baneling nest? Yes, that is coming on the way. And will he make a spire? Yes, he is going to make a spire. And I like EveYekke's building placement. I mean, think about it. Besides the spawning pool in his main, he's putting all his buildings in his natural. And why would he do that? You might ask, is because the drops will come in the main a lot faster than the natural. Actually, if you think about it, the natural is the safest base out of all. I mean, the 3rd can get easily dropped from the side, but the natural is actually a really, really nice. And it looks like, ooh, Select is pushing out over here with a lot of marines. Let's take a look at how many marines he has. Oops, I disabled my music. He's got 31 marines and 2 medevacs, and he's starting to clear creep right now. So this is looking really nice, and he's pushing out, and looks like EveYekke wants to take this down. Ooh, is he going to get the surround? Yes, he's going to get the surround, but the medevacs and the marines are upgraded. The zerglings are upgraded as well, 1-to-1. So in terms of upgrade, the zerglings are higher, but because the marines with the medevacs are just so strong, and there were just so many marines, it's just really hard to get the surround. It looks like Select now going to try to push into the main, clearing a lot of creep tumors. A really nice push over here by Select, going to do a lot of damage. Zerglings streaming in, going to get the surround, and Select's just going to pick up and leave. So far I would say Select did a really nice job. Obviously he did not clear out all the creep tumors, as you can see, but he actually did quite a lot of damage. And over here going to snipe out an Overlord and just going to pick up and leave. No problemo for Select. And that's exactly how he abuses his drops. Let's take a look back at Select's base. He's starting to get the tank production. Marines being dropped on the low ground, and wow, another group of Marines going to aim here to start pushing it in. And oh, it looks like EveYekke is going to get his Mutas popping right now, and with Mutas in play, it'll be a lot easier to deny the drops. It looks like Select once again going to move out and possibly try to clear creep. Here we go again. Not gonna have the chance. Baneling's rolling in. Oh my goodness, Baneling's nice surround, man. Really nice Banelings over there. And guess what? The Mutas are just gonna clean up the Marines, and very nice execution over there to take down Select's army. And looking back at Select's base, not a lot of units anymore. Looks like he is starting to get a lot of upgrades, getting the +2 on his Marines and also getting the +1 on the tank. So right now, in terms of upgrades, both sides are fairly even, and it looks like Muta's going to come in here and do some harass. Not gonna happen, say Select. He already has a missile turret up and a lot of Marines, and looks like, ooh, EveYekke might be going for a push, and this is a really bad position for Select. His wall is not up, and Mutas are gonna come in here, snipe the tanks, make sure Speedlings don't get hit before the engagement, and the wall is not up. and the Marines are going to die, and this is really bad because this cuts all of Select's reinforcements. As you guys can see, Select is trying to pull as many things back, and a lot of damage done over here by the zerglings, possibly even taking out the command center, and Marines are going to stim and try to come in here, but the zerglings get a beautiful surround. The bunker might as well go down. SCVs are being used as meat shields, and Zergling's going to try to come in here. Will get cleaned up. Tanks on the high ground trying to take this out. And it looks like Select barely holds on to this, but let's take a look at how many workers he lost. 25 workers, and he not doing any economic damage. And once again, another run by coming in here by the Zerglings. And wow, Yekke is just making Select run for his life. And oh my goodness, Zerglings are going to try to get this around, and will they get it on the tank? The tank is going to fall, and the Marines are going to fall as well. Select is at such a bad position. Now his third is open. He's got nothing to defend. No wall at all in his natural. And wow, Yekke just looking perfect right now. A lot of drones on the third. He is looking great, and even opting to go for the gold. And wow, Yekke absolutely showing Select another side of TVZ, making him run for it instead of the Zerg himself running for all the drops. It looks like Yekke once again, the run by comes in, and oh, the siege tanks got out of position. They are down, and the Marines are trying to scoot as much as they can, but the swarm is just too strong for Select in this engagement. And wow, oh my goodness, I just don't see how Select is going to come back. He has just absolutely got outplayed in this matchup. Crazy playstyle coming down from Yekke. So abusive and so aggressive towards Select. A very well-known player, as more lings come in here just to put the nail in the coffin. And wow, oh my goodness, all these SCVs will be coming down. Oh man, the insanity of this. And once again, siege tanks are caught off guard. Marines are caught off guard. Surround comes in. And oh my goodness, Yekke is going to take a game out of Select so convincingly. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how well he played. Marines are going to try and come in here. Once again, the meter is going to try to do some damage. SCVs pulled off the line. Really actually nice movement, even though Select is really on the verge of losing this game. But the stream of units just isn't stopped. It's just like wave after wave. It's basically like those tower defense games, okay, where waves just come waves after waves after waves, and they just get stronger because it's like getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and you just literally die out in the end. But Marines have a nice position, just too many Zerglings to really do anything about that. And it looks like Select's gonna have to tap out really soon now. Even the command center falling down. Select won't be able to hold on to this. Mutas are going to come in here, sniping out the tanks. If the bunker falls, Select is going to be at such a bad position. And Bailey's coming in here, and it looks like the bunker does fall. All the SCVs gone, and Mutas are just going to clean up as more lings stream in. And oh my gosh, Yekke really pulling off an superb playstyle off Select, being so aggressive with his playstyle. And look at this, he's just gonna keep streaming in units, making a lot of banelings now, 10 banelings, and a lot of mutas on the field as well. So yeah, Select knows that he's not going to take this. I mean, he's done 0 damage to the Zerg, besides really just clearing off those creep and killing those Zerglings at the beginning. He hasn't really done anything, and it looks like mutas are just going to come in here and even be more annoying than they possibly can. A lot of speedlings and banelings. Just look at this. This is the nail in the coffin, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be it. And the Zerglings and speedlings come in here. Oh, the medevacs are out of position and they can't pick them up. Oh my gosh, so many banelings. The wall does not raise. Banelings coming in here, just A-moving this. Look at that, blowing up siege tanks. Most cost-effective thing to do. Actually, the banelings decide, you know what, I'm just going to roll back in and blow up more things. And here they go. Oh, going for the Marines. Marines split. And, well, that was a good split, but it did not save the orbital command. And that's the GG on the Korean keyboard from Select. And Yekke takes it off. Number 3 Grandmasters of North America, dSeleCt. And, wow, that was one superb game played by Yekke from Team Eve, living in Singapore. Really awesome guy. Check him out on Twitch TV. He streams. I believe his Twitch TV is Yekke1, and just check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He's absolutely awesome. And once again, I just want to thank EveYekke for posting this replay up for me. I was able to cast this, a very awesome game to have him see